And just show up to the podcast wearing it, not explain anything.
Not explain it.
Yeah, that's the funny part.
That's the joke. Ha 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 ha.
Maybe I smoked something. Shaggy, what did you give me?
My beautiful wife, and she's great, and I love her.
Okay, I'm just gonna remove it so it stops doing that.
I forgot the door was cracked open there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're live.
What a way to start.
Yep.
The intro just finished.
Pussy. Spen's missing the pussy power. He is.
Oh. Can I get a hole? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, no. Sven had to
Dude,
take a pee after taking a horrendous dump.
Can you not sully my good name?
Dude, we had to wait for like 40 minutes, so I'm gonna sully your name.
It's not true.
So we all shouted towards you, and it wasn't until Jared knocked did you respond. We actually were starting to get.
Yeah, we
concerned.
actually thought you might have died on the toilet.
Well, I should be so lucky.
Hey, Elvis went out that way.
Died doing what he loved to do.
Elvis went out that way.
Looking at
Clogging
me.
toilets.
Clogging toilets and looking at memes.
You guys want to go in on a plunger for Jared for Christmas?
No, I honestly feel like that's half of my bathroom experience. Where I'm at one point, I just stopped looking at my phone and realized I've been on here for like 15 minutes.
I don't have that issue because like my ass starts to hurt. I don't have an ass. I was cursed with a flat booty, and yeah, so
I have a good ass, and I'm pretty good at comfortable sitting, basically anywhere.
Yeah. So I welcome to What a Dogcast, episode 141. We're doing something different. You may notice by the title, it says this is a jokey episode. This is a jokey bonus special episode because I didn't really have a plan for today because I didn't fully know what was going to happen.
and no one really knew what was going on today.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Thursday, we're going to see Spider-Man. So there will not be an episode, but there will be something I put up, but it will not be an
What are
episode.
you gonna put up?
I don't know. I'll figure something out.
My titties.
Please
I mean,
please don't
technically,
monetize
we went
this.
early enough. We could record too. We'll see.
So anyway.
Yeah, Jared made us watch what I would consider watered down Letterkenny.
Hurtful,
Yes,
but okay.
I mean not really. It's the same kind of like. There's two opposite storylines going on at the same time that converge to the same storyline at times.
Anthony hasn't been late in a while, and now he's playing with a loop while Mike tries to talk. And I'm trying to pay attention, but he's also late.
Jared made us watch Trailer Park Boys,
I did. I made him watch Trailer Park Boys.
which I had more fun than I was expecting.
It's so fun.
Not as I probably enjoy it more if it was like because like Letterkenny I got into late, and so like there's a bunch of seasons, and I just got to binge watch.
Oh, there's
I jumped in season 2, episode 1 and 5 for Trailer Park Boys, which were fun. So there's probably just a lot of context that I missed.
So for clarification, if you have listened to anything on this channel, and go to our Patreon, it was on the screen. I'll put it on again later. But anyway, go to the Patreon because a lot of this stuff, when I try to record it, it goes up there first. This one's a bit different just because I needed something.
Yep.
So me and Anthony did all of season 1. We did the first movie.
Anthony and I.
Don't pay attention to him. I'll say whatever I want. I am an adult.
Don't pay attention to the Mexican in front of the green screen.
I'm in the center frame, bitch.
It's true.
You are the enlightened dad.
Daddy. I don't get a lot of sleep nowadays. I'm very tired.
So I brought him in with season 2.
Fucking choke me and tell me I'm worthless.
so much I don't want to say. So we jumped in with season 2 to continue this bonus series, and I picked two of my top.
Big Daddy energy.
I picked the top 2 episodes of the season.
I heard.
Which is episode 4 and 5, which are properly labeled "A Dope Trailer Is No Place for a Kitty" and "Bible Pimp." So why don't we start off with episode 4? We'll start off with a dope trailer is no place for a kitty.
It's a Bubbles episode.
It is a
I
Bubbles
just
episode.
got the name of the title of that episode. Dope trailer. I thought it was like a cool trailer. No, it's the
dope
industrial
trailer.
grade hemp. Wow.
Industrial grade hemp.
I make rope. Make rope.
I make rope.
I make rope too.
So anyway, dope trailer is no place for a kitty.
Yep.
So this episode had some roller coasters in it. So to catch everyone up, if you listened to the first part of this series, so Anthony will remember to catch up. Ricky and Lucy were going to get married, but then the cops showed up.
Yep.
Which they remade that same thing with the movie and
Yep.
just made a twist on it, whatever. Which they followed through with going into season 2. But because of that, Lucy's not a character in season 2. Lucy left because they explained it as because Ricky fucked up, but there was other things that were going on.
Yeah, Ricky's a bit of a fuck up.
Yeah, so Ricky comes back, finds out that Lucy left. She's going to live with her mom. She took Trinity. Like they're like, yeah, no, not going to stay here for you. So then he starts dating Sarah. He's going to get his grade 10. So Ricky's trying not to be as stupid.
Okay, what does that mean?
Okay, so in Canada,
He literally does not have his grade 10.
he means he dropped out at grade 9.
Dropped out of grade 8.
So,
8.
like, our equivalent to sophomore.
Yeah, technically junior. Actually, I think.
Yeah, it was like grade 7 or 8. Ricky.
Yeah,
dropped out.
he basically doesn't have high school.
Oh,
He's a high school dropout.
High-
That's yes.
You know, that was my first thought.
Yes.
I was like, it can't be that.
He's
It can't be
a
that.
Oh
high
no,
school
it is
dropout.
very much.
Yes.
He's trying to get his literal grade 10.
grade 10.
Supply and command.
Rickyisms are some of my favorite things ever. Much like it's all just water under the fridge.
What? What did you just say?
It's all just water.
It's all
under
just
the
water under the bridge.
Water on the fridge.
Wow.
Get 2 birds stoned at once.
Oh my God, those are great. I see
Not
why you were
rocket
drawn to
appliances.
this show as a child and as an adult.
Not rocket appliances. Is there
Hey,
like a
it
list?
doesn't take rocket appliances to get your grade 10. I got a picture right here.
This is. I don't know if I should watch this. I feel like I would get dumber and pick up on these mannerisms.
Oh, it's funny.
It's bad enough that when people say like "to be fair," I go into my acapella of that, and like "to be fair."
We can't all be low, guys. Like he sends the low boy. You did
Yeah,
the
no, I
same
can't.
note.
Yeah,
you
no, I
gotta
can't.
go.
You gotta do a.
We're all too low except for Mike, apparently.
I can have a falsetto.
You can do falsetto. Yeah, no, I can't.
Wow, you are so flat.
Yeah, I know. See, I can't do it either. Can't do it
Flatter
either.
than my ex.
So anyway, we're continuing on. Dope trailers, no place for a kitty. So going into the season, they're going to grow dope. They're going to sell it back to the prison.
Just
That they were in.
Yes, that they were in. Yeah, they this is a reoccurring thing throughout the series. They'll just sell dope to the prison because who else is going to take it? They will. So anyway,
Bible.
The police will take
The one dude who.
oh yeah, no, they buy it off
The
them in
trailer
big
park
quantities.
warden and his shirtless sidekick.
Leahy and Randy,
Warden.
the gay lovers.
Really?
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was wondering.
Yeah, I suppose that
Makes
beautiful,
sense.
Randy. That
Yep.
makes sense.
Yep,
And
no,
like
they're
now that I
gay
see
lovers.
that dynamic, yeah, that's totally stereotypical gay couple. Really, when you think about it,
Guess which one's the Dom?
Randy.
No, Randy's a
Okay.
bitch.
Mm-hmm.
To quote Leahy
He's a
exactly,
pimp.
I believe he said it in season 1 that he could strip the chrome off a trailer hitch. And that's when he first found
Yeah, it's
Randy
fine.
working the street corner when he was
Oh
patrolling.
my
That's what's up.
God!
Also, to
shit.
explain something, he has an allergy to t-shirts.
Yeah, he breaks out in a rash, so he cannot wear his shirt, which they've done a couple times.
Okay.
He literally gets a rash,
Okay.
even if it's a vest, like just straight rash.
Listen, I have like 2 brain cells left, and this is gonna kill one of them. So continue.
Sven, how did you feel, going into this and what you experienced?
Well, I've seen Trailer Park Boys a couple of times. Okay. No, sorry. Okay. I should word that back. I haven't seen the series a couple of times.
Oh.
I've seen a couple episodes here and there.
Yeah, no,
because
that's
it was shared with my parents because.
Yeah, it has demographic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no offense, but
Yeah.
I've always liked the show. I've always found it funny. It was just something I never sat down and watched for myself. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoy the Rickyisms and the utter absurdity.
Oh,
Yes.
the Rickyisms are what kill me the most.
Julian's my favorite character of the show. Bubbles close second, but because I just always love how Julian has his mixed drink everywhere he goes.
Constantly.
Everywhere he goes.
God, they were. Yeah. When's the last time y'all had fucking Fun Dip? I'm not for Christmas. I'm getting y'all fucking Fun Dip. We're gonna have our Christmas party exchange and just do Fun Dip.
Yeah, when is that going to be?
We'll get together sometime, probably in the next couple weeks once everyone's got all their presents together.
Yeah.
I should probably get you something small for this gift exchange.
Mine will be medium size.
You'll get one of your
Sven, yours might be
Just
late.
give me
I don't
something
know.
small. Give me like a fucking
That's
candy
so
bar.
true.
I don't want. That's what I'm saying. Because like me and Anthony are family, so we have family gifts, and I didn't even think about like Friendsmas. So
I've never done a Friendsmas before.
So I figured we
Neither
I
have
feel
should
like
probably
it's a
do.
white girl thing. As a Latino
Hey.
lady.
Mike, this is why we're the power couple of us.
It's so true.
I'm too sleep exhausted to deal with.
Mike, if you ever want to get married for like tax benefits, I'm
If we ever need to buy a house or something for a different tax
yeah.
bracket,
It'll just be we'll be married but open
totally not.
I just realized what you did to Doppelganger there. I hadn't looked over there.
Oh, you realize what I did?
Yeah, where I left.
That's been the whole time.
The whole time.
He is slurping on that gherkin.
As Leahy put it, really took the chrome off that trailer hitch, huh?
Yeah, no, I did that
Suck the green off the Grinch's cock. The Grinch?
The Grinch's cock. It's that cursed image. So from a little
Yeah,
green,
Ranger, before we even started watching
little
it,
green man to a little red bulb.
So yeah, this episode
6
opens up with that.
6 arms.
They're
See.
so they
Y'all know
bought
what a
this
Hulk
air.
smash
They bought
is,
an
right?
Airstream, which is like a mini trailer. They signed a thing with Leahy that they have 3 strikes before they're kicked out, and they lose it.
How many strikes did I end up getting throughout the series?
I'm
Okay,
sure
that's
they
what I
get.
thought.
Oh no, just this season. Like so this is the thing with Trailer Park Boys. If you've never watched it before, the quick breakdown is they get out of jail, they immediately go back to breaking the law, and then at the end, they go back to jail. Except for season 4, which is probably my favorite season, where they don't go back to jail at the end of 3. They actually end up owning the trailer park. Julian ends up going back, but Ricky and Bubbles become the owner, and it goes to complete shit. And it's fucking great.
Yeah, that sounds fucking wild.
Yeah, Leahy, Randy, and Julian all go to prison, and Ricky and Bubbles become basically the runners of the trailer park.
I really like Bubbles and how he talks.
His underbite, that's like you can tell that's not how that man.
very forced.
Like
Look
it,
up-
like he
Yeah,
has to be
Look him
so
up without the
uncomfortable
glasses
for
that-
him.
He probably looks like a very attractive man.
We're very
Watch Swearing at the Movie, folks. Movie that won the award for most times to fuck used in a movie.
His name is Mike
Let me
Smith.
see.
Mike Smith.
I mean, he's not terrible looking, man.
No, not at all.
No, but
He looks like Derry from Letterkenny.
He reminds me of Oh, I should know his name. Fucking
Honky Pete.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. He looks kind of like Philip Seymour Hoffman.
That was. I feel bad for saying Honky Pete. That's my go-to name. I heard it from the Rock once, and I'm like, that's the funniest generic name ever. I'm gonna use it for any time no one can remember a name.
Honky Pete?
Like
Honky
mine's
Pete.
Billy
Honky
Joe
Pete.
Friday.
The racial slur plus Pete?
Well, you see,
It's
the
not
thing,
Moon
the
Cricket or
thing-
anything.
the thing was, they asked Kevin Hart what his superhero name would be,
Honky
and
is a slur. Moon Cricket is a slur.
Yeah, did you know it was originated as a white people
the-
slur?
Bleep all those. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I can't believe it's live.
Oh, good. Anyone?
No, did you know it was actually a racist term for white people in America, at least?
Shut up, you frog.
No, it's true. I heard about this recently. I recently it came up on the show I was listening to
I'm
because
so
they got
impressed.
curious.
I know.
They got because somebody brought it up and they were like, I wonder where that originated. It turns out it was actually like a Native American thing towards white people because we had big eyes and slanky arms and legs and they're like moon crickets.
I wonder
You know what?
why.
We kind of deserved it.
Yeah.
We did kind of deserve it. I mean, we did kind of genocide them. So
The
anyway,
Washington Moon Crickets.
so speaking.
Oh my god.
I hope this isn't like a really.
an astronaut outfit.
I really hope this isn't a really bad. I'm actually going to Google this really bad to see how bad it was. So this is what we're saying.
Oh, it's probably really bad now. There's God
Because-
only knows. Words change.
Well, that was a
constantly.
fun run we had on a podcast. Then we got 4 new mics we're never going to be able to use.
So now we are
just start
canceled
up again.
officially.
We'll redo
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
cast
no, it
of
gets bad.
oddness.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's
Yeah.
not a white
Let me
person
see.
slur.
it. Is it not?
I want to
There's multiple
apologize
different versions of it.
for
And I-
all.
Oh no! Multiple different versions.
Holy
I'm-
shit! That's
Don't
so
show Jared.
bad.
Yeah, don't show me. No, it has multiple versions because everything has all words.
I want to apologize for
Yeah, we are
saying that.
so sorry.
No,
Yeah.
there's some bad ones in
Oh
there.
no, that's one of the
we are,
worst, Jared.
Is that an Urban Dictionary? 'Cause
Yeah.
that would be the more modern. So yeah, it's
Um,
probably
that's
worse.
derived from early slave times back
Yeah,
when
yeah. There's that one too.
slaves
Yeah.
would come out at night and sing slave songs underneath the moonlight like crickets.
Yep. Yeah.
That's,
Yeah. I didn't use
now-
that one. I went away from that one.
Now listen,
Purpose.
as awful as that is,
Okay, hang on.
that's
Yeah.
against-
You can't do that. You can't. Just
I didn't want to bring
Serious-
that one up. I just chose the one that was a little more.
Doesn't
innocent,
matter.
you know.
This is the same excuse my parents used. There's white N words. There's white
Like
N
what?
words out
well,
there.
that's what I don't.
what?
Can you
Go
mute this real quick? Can you mute us real quick? I just literally just.
So I just
Don't
want to
worry,
say,
I didn't say any really bad slurs.
to tie
shit.
this back in with the show, there actually is an episode later on where J Rock uses
I feel like a
famous
piece of
rapper's
shit.
songs on his album and makes it his own. So when the rapper comes down and confronts him, he has the huge discussion. Everybody's like, "No, you don't understand J Rock. Well, you can't confront him like this." And he straight up, he calls him out on not being black, which breaks his mind. And he ends up getting him like a rainbow shirt and cargo shorts. And his mom comes in and she's like, "Honey, what's wrong with you? You're not acting like yourself." "Mom, it's taken me a long time, but I'm white."
What the fuck?
So again, I would like to apologize for.
Yeah, we're very
yeah.
sorry.
We were very ignorant, and we learned our lesson.
Learn
Yes,
from
we
our
learned
mistakes.
things. We
At
learned
least
as
we
go.
didn't tweet it out
Like Nintendo did.
like Nintendo did.
So anyway, moving on with this episode.
Yes,
So speaking
please.
of genocide of the Native American people, they end up getting spider mites on the week.
Are you comparing the First Nations
To
peoples
spider mites.
spider mites?
I was gonna say that was a really shitty transition, Jared.
So anyway, so there's spider mites on the planet. They need to get rid of them. So then they're like, "How do we do that?"
Well, they're gonna go to
Yeah, they go to the library.
Library.
Oh, by the way, they also got broken with episode 4 and 5 because season 2 is the only season she's on. But you have 12-year-old Elliot Page as Leahy's daughter that never
It's
gets
Leahy's
mentioned or
daughter?
talked about again.
Yeah, Leahy used to be married.
Yeah, he used to be
Obviously.
married to Barb. She's the
Oh
owner of
my
the trailer
god.
park.
Barb, the one that was like ate the hot dogs
Yep.
with the. Oh my god.
I think he needs
This
to
is
punch him in
just
the
giant
back. Anyway.
inbredness on inbredness and fucking inbredness.
Like being 100% Irish.
Yeah, so they used to be married, and then Elliot Page plays the daughter, and she never comes back. She never comes back in any other season. I'm really upset that she never at least made a cameo at some point because they've mentioned her here and there, but you never see that character after season 2. So yeah, the Elliot Page is in there, blew their fucking minds.
I was just
Yeah, they're very young.
yes.
Yeah, she has become best friends with Ricky and Julian because she hates her dad, and Leahy obviously
For those
hates them,
for those that aren't aware, Elliot Page is Ellen Page. She's just now transitioned. So we've said Elliot and she.
I say Elliot
and
Page because this is
it's what, and you've been saying she. He was technically in this. So I wanted to clarify that so you don't get fucking added.
Yeah. Nobody gets
Like,
mad at us. I'm referencing it in the time
in the
that
time
show
that-
was
and
taking
as
place.
the character.
Yes. So
I
I just didn't want you to get a bunch of tweets being like, "You fucking scrutinal bastard."
Nobody tweets me. Tweet me at
Sure.
Jokey Pants Games.
Yeah.
Don't tweet us.
Sven doesn't have a
Sven's
Twitter,
running away. So anyway, they go to the library. They want to figure out how to get rid of the spider mites.
but they don't have their library card.
Ricky tries to let us smoke in the library.
That's
Gets
so
yelled at
good.
immediately. Sir, you can't smoke in here. What the fuck do you mean I can't smoke here? Bullshit. So hang on, ma'am. He's got a learning disability. I'm just trying to help him read and educate. If you could just work with me. He's not all there. Like, oh, okay. He immediately turns around and is trying to light a cigarette. So yeah, they get a book on horticulture.
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 Did you fart?
I don't know if it was me or Sven.
Sven, did you fart?
No.
Then it was me.
How did you not know it was you?
Well, I did it a while ago, and I think I just moved my cheeks, and it just moved from the cushion. Yep. I shifted slightly.
And I'm the one who's in the
Yeah.
So, so they get the book.
Frosting looks like cum. It's gonna be act up.
I'll put it on my chest for you, make it 100%.
I'm
I know,
sorry
I'm
to the
married.
woman who's going to listen to this show.
Sven's gay.
Yeah, still, I'm sorry for everyone who's trying to listen to this fucking. Anyway,
Don't you fucking tell people I'm gay.
How dare you speak for him?
You're right. I shouldn't.
so they get the book.
Is that mute button supposed to be on?
Yeah, that mutes the computer. 'Cause
Okay.
Remember what happens if I don't?
Okay, I just
Do you want me to remind you what happens if
I
I,
just
don't?
want- hey,
The
I just
loud
wanted to make sure
sound
that
that'll
we
come
weren't-
over the screen.
we weren't going on for fucking nothing. We were just all
No,
sitting here like,
see the other one. There's another one on the screen. That one doesn't have mute on.
yeah, but I don't know if the computer was muted. If you mute these,
No, Anthony. See.
don't have to show me. I will close this laptop with my fucking hand.
Anyway, so yeah, they get the horticulture book, and
The horticulture.
they have fun dip.
It's amazing.
Just
They're
fun
driving their
dipping.
old ass car. There's a mixed drink,
Oh yeah,
on the
Julian's
console,
next straight rum and coke.
and they're
always
fucking just
with them.
fucking dipping fun dip and just going to fucking
The
town.
best part
with
about
fun
this
dip.
is Julian's in the driver's seat and he's reading, and he has Ricky
Driving.
here, and he's like, "Keep your hand on the wheel, keep your eyes on the road. You're
You're
scared."
making me murder. You're making me nervous.
Yeah.
Fuck Christ.
While they're trying to read a book.
And they figure out their
They're spider ticks or whatever. they
Spider
are.
Man.
Spider mites. And the only way to get rid of them is ladybugs. So they're gonna go hunt for ladybugs with J Rod and some.
With Corey and Trevor.
Yeah,
This is
thank you.
true, of course, and I know that for no particular reason.
What?
How many Spider Mites do you have under your ball sack?
No, so if you went to
They've achieved space.
and have you ever? What's the story with? Is it Zachary Brown came to town? Does that sound familiar?
Is this another slur?
I've been
No.
to Browntown before. Yes.
No. There's a book, and I can't remember what it is. And basically, what happens is this traveling circus comes. There are two main characters that are best friends, and they're like 8-year-old boys, right? There's this big fat guy, right? This fat kid who gets left behind from the traveling circus
Explains
because
so much.
What?
because he can't go with them for whatever reason or
He's
whatever.
too fat.
the one kid's father owns a corn like a wheat field or something, and every summer they release crates of ladybugs to destroy the pests
Parasites, yeah.
because ladybugs are naturally a very aggressive fucking insect.
Yeah.
So,
Or ladybirds
and I
for
can't
our listeners.
fucking-
Pokemon.
there was a movie that they made into it.
So anyway, yeah. So they figured that out. They get back to the trailer park and they go hunting for ladybugs. Before they do that, they have to sit. God, I'm trying to think how the fuck he says it. Quarantine. Quatratine, thank you. We have to quatratine plants, which confuses the fuck out of Julian, hence why he has to drive for him for a minute, because Julian has to figure out what the fucking word he's trying to say is.
It's quarantine.
You know how he
Which
says
we're all
raccoon?
familiar. Oh,
Raccoon?
raccoon.
Raccoon?
This doesn't
Easy,
unlodge your
Jared, you
memory.
had one racial slur on
No.
the show already.
When Zachary Beaver came to town, it's got the world's fattest boy who gets left behind.
Racial
The
slur?
trailer-
That guy's clearly wearing a stuffed shirt.
Oh yeah, you should see him now. He's fucking nothing.
YouTube, thank you for demonetizing this. I just want to say how apologetic I am to whoever the.
I'm gonna
whoever
send
the
this to
lady
Holly
that-
and Heather and see if it unlocked any memories for them.
The way the lady that
It's got Jonathan Lipnicki in it. We should really do a deep dive one of these days into Jonathan Lipnicki.
phone, wallet, keys. So they continue on. They get back. They go hunting for ladybugs. While they're hunting for ladybugs, they have to quarantine the other plants. So they take the plants, and where do they put them? Can't put them in Julian's because they probably were on his clothes. And it's infected now.
Well, they got to put them in bubbles, which they're in the B plot bubbles and try to figure out why his kitties are all sick.
Turns out Sam Lasco, the caveman, is throwing hot dogs around the park because he's a greasy piece of shit. He gets worse. To be honest, Sam's a dick.
Oh
No.
really?
Everyone's
The progression of his character in that series, he gets fucked over by them so much, and it makes his life so much worse.
like Rickety Cricket.
At one point, they think he's the Sasquatch that's been seen in the woods taking things because he's naked,
Tagline.
overly hairy, and dirty. So anyway, so they go to do that.
Sorry.
Corey and Trevor are rerouting power into Bubbles' shed.
Using masking tape.
Yeah, with masking.
Masking tape.
That's all we had.
No, before.
And so Ricky fucking's like, no, you did that wrong, and just hooks two fucking things together
Like,
and
that's
flicks
right.
the switch.
Wait, no, I
and
think
they
you're missing a wire.
Hard cut to something else.
Ladybugs.
Oh, they're
collecting
are all
ladybugs.
ladybugs girls or something?
No, you fucking idiots.
It's
They're called
ladybugs.
Obviously, they're all ladies. How
fucking
stupid are you?
stupid.
Give me 2 smokes for being so stupid.
Oh my
And then they
god.
blow up the caterpillar. It's like, is this a ladybug?
Is this a? Is this
No, look, hey, Ricky, look at this cool ladybug. It's a
No.
caterpillar, idiot.
Can I open the box?
No, you fucking idiot. That's a caterpillar. Now go put it away.
Caterpillar.
He
Holy
mispronounces everything.
Oh my god.
I can't
I think he had
imagine
a
being Rob Wells playing Ricky.
How
because
many
the
takes
amount
did
of
it
brain
fucking
power
take?
it has to take to be that dumb in everything you do or say?
If you touch that kind of caterpillar, you get a rash.
Are you?
Sven is an expert. He's our entomologist.
Yeah, Sven, you're an expert. Why don't you come in and teach the children your class? What kind of caterpillar was it?
I'm not sure.
Well, that's.
I don't know the name of the caterpillar, but I recognize it.
It's Erectus aeros.
It's Lucis.
Stop talking about my cock. So moving on. So they get the.
We didn't bring up your cock. That was
they get the
way too small
ladybugs.
for your cock, sir.
Yeah. Let's just give any certain people in the audience a flashback.
I'm so glad I turned the green screen on so it hides the Hulk. It just looks like doppelgangers there leaning on a pillar.
coming. Oh. My pussy. Jared's door is open too. That's the best part.
Great.
Pretty great.
The last time I was here, I stuck my head out on the balcony.
Yeah, you did.
Screamed it.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you did get a complaint.
No.
Probably I was
Surprising.
like, where did that come from?
I wonder. So yeah, they get the ladybugs, but as they're doing so, On the other side of town, you have Leahy talking with Sam about not throwing his hot dogs around. But and then because Bubbles wants to confront him, and they're confronting him, and it's like, hey, don't do that. And he's like, hey, but I want to do that, blah blah. Because he's also running for mayor, so he's gonna end up running the trailer park anyway. Like he's like, I'm just gonna kind of control everything around here, so like, fuck off.
He lives in an RV.
Yeah, he lives in an RV. That is great. That RV will come back as the Dirty Burger in like season like 4 or 5.
The what?
The Dirty Burger, run by Phil Collins.
That's amazing.
Who's the guy from the meme of "What are you looking at my gut for?"
American Dagger Moth Caterpillar.
See,
That is what it
our
looked like.
local
That is correct.
entomologist.
No, that is, so they get that, but then there's smoke coming, and they say it's from Julian, so they all run.
because Bubbles' shed is in Julian's yard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why isn't Bubbles just living on Julian's couch?
Yeah,
It's
that's
right
funny.
there.
He
So
likes being independent.
I get it.
So when Bubbles was a child, his
Yep.
parents left. They didn't say a word. As he said, they left in the bubble maker. And
Wow,
they-
he's
that
so
was
fucking
it.
sad.
And they just left. And he came home one day from school, and everybody was gone. So he's been living in that shit ever since.
Does
with
he
the
ever
keys.
find out what happened?
There is one movie where they go into his parents. Netflix does not have the movie. I own it because it's the only way I can fucking get it.
It's like a Joe Dirt thing.
No, it's called Don't Legalize It. It was when Canada was legalizing marijuana, and Ricky goes to fight it because that's how he makes his money. Everything from that movie has never been acknowledged because it I don't know. I think it's great. But they do give a Bubbles thing. His parents like moved to. It's a school bus in the middle of nowhere, like in the middle of some countryside that they've made out into a house, and they have tons of dogs.
He likes kitties.
Yeah, he likes kitties. But no, his parents pass away, and then he gets a thing of like, hey, you've inherited this land and thing, and then he goes and it's a whole adventure of him going to find his parents.
Cool.
And then he finds that they actually did love him, that they'd actually kept track of him for like all these years, but for whatever reason, they never came back.
You know, I'm pretty sure I saw this exact plot in the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, starring Johnny Depp. Or that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, starring Johnny Depp.
Starring Johnny Depp. So anyway, yeah,
Where does
they
that
run
fucking
back.
track
Turns
go?
out Bubbles' trailer is burned down because Ricky fucked up and didn't hook anything up properly.
Shocker, electricity is very difficult to work with. Who would have guessed?
And
But
then
like everything in
fucking
this
lady
series-
comes up, you run into you have electricity run into this? As of this morning, apparently I did. That's a great fucking line.
You gotta love Bubbles.
They were
I'm pretty sure that was.
they weren't pot, they were vegetables.
You do.
But in most fashion with the series, Ricky blames Corey and Trevor. I think it comes up in a season later where they actually get out of going to jail by blaming Corey and Trevor.
I believe it.
Yeah, because so they go to steal gas, and then the gas station that they're running kind of like blows up. And Corey and Trevor were the ones they had stealing the gas. They had gas poisoning. So when they go to the court, they're just sitting in the back of their gowns with like oxygen masks on. And Ricky's point at the very end is, and clearly in the video we said, Mr. Leahy, we don't want, because like they literally go up and they're like, here's 20 boys, fill my tank. Oh no, we don't want your dirty gas money, Corey and Trevor. We would never deal with stealing gas, Corey and Trevor. And then that's his point. Is like, see, clearly in the video they took the money and they were doing it, and they're the only ones with gas poisoning because they're dumbasses. So I mean, we're innocent, and they get off, and Corey and Trevor go to jail.
Yeah. They get out of jail a lot in the show, especially.
They do this concept. Anyway, so yeah, that happens. The shed burns down. Bubbles gets pissed off.
His bubble maker, his
Yeah,
antique
that
bubble
is the
maker
most
looks
heartbreaking
tragic.
part. Yeah.
It is. This is the episode Jared's like, oh, let's watch this episode. Fucking man loses literally everything.
You know, season 4 is probably my favorite. But for going with the series, I figured I'd just pick out like top 2 or 3 episodes out of each season.
That's fine.
Anyway, Bubbles takes off, gets the dump trucks. He's gonna go fight Sam.
Oh my god, it's so good.
He acts like Abetta's like swinging around the nunchucks, and then it just hard cuts to Leahy pulling up at him in a chokehold.
It's so true.
It's so beautiful. He's probably got some bad depth perception.
Oh
Those
God, yeah.
fucking Coke bottle glasses.
God,
you ever know
yeah.
any kid with a Coke bottle glasses like that?
No.
I did. Growing up, like there was a kid who had
Probably that weird Stefan kid.
no.
I didn't have glasses when I was younger.
Here's the thing. He had, and I shit you not, guys. They were like this fucking thick, right? They were like Coke bottle glasses, and this was like 96, 97. So I was 6 or 7. And the guy was kind of like a dick and like not really friendly and everything. Well, then 2000s technology happens, and basically this is the width of all glasses, regardless, because frame and like it doesn't matter. He got a nice pair of glasses, and it made him look 1,000 times more presentable, and women actually started like talking to him, right? So like then he got contacts, and the motherfucker hit the gym for like 7 days a week, 5 hours a day, ripped the fucking like turned into a fucking rock. And then was just a fucking asshole all the way through high school.
Dwayne Johnson?
No.
It sounds like that one. It sounds like the character that Dwayne the Rock Johnson played
in CIA. Yeah.
Central
It would kind of. That was kind of. But
he's an asshole.
And now he's just some fucking hick redneck who drives a big truck.
No, I think there's one person, Bert's coworker.
Yeah.
He's legally blind in one eye, but his other eye has perfect vision.
Makes sense.
So one glass is completely flat, the other one's super thick.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that poor man.
That poor man.
So anyway, yeah, that happens.
It's got to be like uneven on the head when that
I would
shit.
Takes off his glasses, goes.
I would request that they even them out, but make one like a fake lens, just for the sake of symmetry.
Yeah, no, I get it. Same things. Listen, when I had work done on my head, because like I chipped a tooth and whatever, and so like one of these teeth is basically half fake, like I could feel the weight difference from like having that, like the way. So like it's taken me a while, but like for the first day, it was like this, like I just slightly cocked, and like I was like, they're like, you can't feel. I was like, you don't know my fucking brain, okay? It fucking knows.
No, like when
shit's
I
off.
started wearing my wedding ring, it was like so like oh it's so heavy. Like why is my now when I take it off, it's just like my finger feels so light. Like what's wrong?
Feels naked.
I got a quick question. When you guys walk with people, do you have a preferred side you walk on?
No,
behind the right side.
Typically I walk on the left of Heather though.
My neck naturally turns this way, so I have to be on this side. Okay. That's just how it is. I was just wondering. I have weird mannerisms, so
no.
And like when I walk on this side, it's really awkward for me to talk like this, so I will physically stop and walk to the other side of a person to continue a conversation.
He's walking advertisement right now.
Yeah. Was it the powerful bowel movement you had?
No, I didn't sleep well. I kept having like weird nightmares.
It was really weird when I met.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I was gonna say it was really weird because normally he doesn't wake up till like 4 o'clock or something, and that's when he gets my messages. He was up like 2 o'clock, and like he was active at noon. It was really weird. So
I just kept waking up every couple hours. I just kept having shitty nightmares. One of them was about Pazuzu. The
Pazuzu.
The demon face.
Yes.
Exorcist.
Yes.
We're gonna Nosferatu looking motherfucker.
I just I remember the dream. I was like sleep paralysis in bed, and my whole room was like pitch black void, and the face would just come out of the dark.
Oh no!
But all it would say to me is Pazuzu.
Pazuzu.
It would just be like Pazuzu. I woke up and I was like, "Am I fucking possessed?"
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu.
You got a flashback to your childhood. Some
person
goes Pazuzu.
No. My
great
aunt.
Oh God. So anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, the shed burned down. Bubbles upset. Got into a fight. Yeah, so that happens.
He cleans up his hot dogs because
Sam has to clean up hot dogs, or they're gonna call for littering. And then Ricky and Julian are like, "Hey, the ladybugs are working. This is great. Like, hey, awesome." Bubbles hasn't come over to like let us apologize, and then Leahy's daughter shows up and is like, "I bought him a gift and the pickled eggs you guys wanted. Like, I think this will be fine. We'll make it up to him."
I've never had pickled eggs, so you know what? I'll try one.
I've tried the purple ones.
All I can think of is like in Letterkenny. There's they're in like the first season. What's I can't. Why can I not remember the big guy's name?
It's fucking
Honky Pete.
Nope. Dan, Squirrely Dan, is like, do you all know if if Gail's making pickled eggs or pickled sausages? Mine, there is no wrong answer. Like, I don't.
Little platonic cuddling going on over here, acting like I'm trying to fucking touch his left butt cheek.
Well, I was rubbing his knee.
Oh. Well, you're weird.
why do I get called the bad names? Like the iPhone gets dropped on me.
Don't be so back.
We don't like racial slurs here at the Oddcast, but sexual slurs are.
If we haven't been canceled yet, I think we
Fine.
are.
I am a Mexican,
Fine,
so
I'm gay.
I'm Mexican, so I can say wetback beaner all I want.
Okay.
Jared is fucking pink.
All right, so Bubbles is gonna rent
Which one's Jared? Which one's Boo? I'll ask the question. How about you?
So Bubbles is gonna rent a van from J-Rock. Jesus Christ! For
No, that's the
$12
next
a
episode.
month.
$12 a month.
No, it's this episode. That's how this one ends.
No, Jesus Christ comes in the next episode.
He died.
So Bubbles runs out a van from J-Rock, and J-Rock's like, yeah, man, you don't have to pay me anything. I'll get hooked up. And he's like, no, I pay my own way. $12 a month. Drive a hard bargain, plus heat and electric.
No. You drive
Right.
a hard bizargan.
Bizargan.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know what you were saying. Do you know what I am saying?
So,
Attack.
so that happens. Then the episode ends. Well, no, Leahy's daughter does show up, give him the pickled eggs and the gift, and like, hey, we all meant to.
Bubbles.
And yes, she got him Bubbles because he loves a bubble maker.
Which was a sad fucking part. Like, it was a heart-wrenching part. When it's like, it's an antique and the kiddies love it because they're swatting the bubbles.
1980s bubble maker. You all probably know what we're talking about because I know some of you were older. Anthony, we're close to 30.
I just like silent and turn my head because I knew.
Jared's gotten real cocky recently against me because he's getting laid and is happy, and he forgets that I can shut his ass down with like 3 text messages. Just like I'd be fucking in there deeper than he ever could be. Okay.
Jared,
So anyway,
Damn.
shaking your head.
Yeah, shaking your head at no at the camera doesn't mean shit to me. If I wanted to, I could fuck it up for you, and you know it. So just watch yourself, asshole.
That'll be a home record. That would be awesome.
oh, there
What if I wreck the home record?
That
Am I not saving a relationship at that point?
I think Mike is starting to fuck you. I think that's what I got out of that.
He'd love
I'm
it
sorry.
too. I just want to let you know that he would beg daddy for more.
I'm sorry. Anyway, so moving on to the next episode. Bubbles wakes up out of the van. Bubbles wakes up in the van to 2 people traveling the neighborhood.
Offering Bibles
Offering Bibles.
for $59.99.
For just $59.99.
Yeah, that threw me
My
because
son.
at first I thought it was $15.
No, $59.99.
Fucking check one out of the library, dude. It's
From-
free. Go to a
Rotherham.
hotel.
Let's like go to a hotel.
What the fuck?
Mike, you remember.
the names of the towns?
He just went to.
Oh, Meshach, Radshak, and Abednego.
They were Bible kids.
It's Radshak and Benny. It's Veggie Tales.
So anyway,
I'm Rack. I'm Shaq. I'm Benny. We work here in the plant. No, nothing.
I didn't watch that.
do you know anything about his nostalgia?
Veggie Tales?
Of VeggieTales?
Yeah, Rack, Shack, and Benny.
I know the memes.
The bunny. The bunny. Ooh, I ate
Those
the
memes.
bunny. Didn't eat my
So that
steak
happens.
or my bread, just the bunny.
Which is my
Didn't eat my salad. I didn't
Probably
eat my
my
steak.
favorite opening.
I ate too much candy. Got a tummy ache. I need to eat good food to help me to grow.
So it has my favorite opening ever, which is the
Very model of the
the
modern age
quote
general.
unquote priest coming up and them asking him about buying a Bible and going,
Shut
Can
this
you
shit
read,
down.
son?
have you ever read the Bible?
I'm gonna fuck up my
That
fucking
depends.
search
What'd you do,
algorithm.
Can you read, my son? Well, it depends. And you go fuck yourself?
You over yourself?
Favorite opening out of all of them because I just love it.
Can't believe you guys never seen Veggie Tales.
I've seen a little bit of VeggieTales. I can't
then you
lie.
can't
I
get
have
no
seen a little
shit.
bit of VeggieTales.
I haven't seen anything about
It's
VeggieTales.
fucking sucked. That's why.
I mean, yeah, it's religious, but it was fun.
Larry Boy was the best fucking one.
Yeah, he was.
He's powered by the power of Jesus Christ.
No, he's
Do you remember Drawn Together when they came to kill everyone in
Yes.
the name of the God?
yes.
So anyway, this happens. They're going around selling Bibles. Leahy keeps trying to stop them for solicitation, and they say, we're not. We're taking advance orders to give people Bibles when they come in.
I don't want the full episode. I just want
The buddy. Yes. And then they go up to Julian. Well, the girl does.
Yes, they do come up to Julian. You never say you love me. So anyway,
I felt the pain.
I felt that pain too. So, anyway, yeah, they go up to Ricky. Well, they find Julian because Ricky's off. I believe he's at school at this point.
Yeah, where he goes to
Yeah, because he has to
actual
take off to go get his grade.
high
10.
school.
Yeah, he has to go to an actual.
That's
Like
that's
Billy
when-
Madison.
Yeah.
That's when I kind of realized that, maybe I don't understand the Canadian education system as well as I thought I did.
No, you do.
Because he was talking about like grade 10, and I was like, oh, it's probably just, like colloquialism for some kind of college class. And then they dropped him off at a high school.
At
for
high school.
children,
No,
and I was
Yep.
like,
There's actually a.
Jared, I just need you to.
But this afternoon, everyone will meet the new bunny, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing when everybody bows down and sings the bunny song.
I don't think I'm familiar with that particular tune. Could you just hum a few bars?
I was hoping you'd ask.
Children.
The bunny song is how all my employees will show just how much they love the bunny.
The
How
hard work for the
nothing
bunny.
is more important than the bunny. How they do anything for the bunny. And
Mike
it
said.
goes something like this.
the old Sonic and Gomorrah improvement.
The bunny, whoa, I love the bunny. I don't love my soup or my bread, just the bunny. The bunny, the bunny, yeah, I love the bunny. I gave everything that I had for the bunny. I don't want
Yep, no, we're
no
gonna
else
do
food
that.
when it's time to feed.
Now New
A
Mexico.
big bag of bunnies is all that
I was just gonna say
need.
Mexico, but
I don't want no
You're too tired.
bunnies that
You're all
come
too
out
tired.
and play.
Babies.
I'll sit
Tired.
on my
Yeah, no, I don't
sofa,
look forward to that.
bunnies
I'm up till like
all day.
11:30.
But the only thing I look forward to.
Sorry, I had to.
No, you're good. We
I'm
all
funny.
know that you have things that live rent free, and
I-
you just have to let them go.
Well, no. See, this is now. Actually, what this is drawing is now. Okay, so the greatest of all of them.
Out of here.
The very model of the model man in general. His information
No.
is Latin on mineral.
So while Mike looks that up, yeah. So Ricky had to go to grade 10. There's an episode where I believe it's in that season. I think it's in the end, the finale there, where he goes to take the final for that. And there's the character named Cyrus, who Anthony will remember is the guy who was running the
Fully
trailer
loaded.
park. And yeah, the fully loaded safety always off.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, 9mm. Safety
Honestly,
always
The
off.
next 3 minutes of your guys' life are about to be super entertaining, thanks to Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings
Jared is muting the mic.
a
I've never kissed a chipmunk and I've never got that lice and I've never been to Boston in the fall.
What are you talking about? What's a rooster and mashed potatoes have to do with being a pirate?
Hey, that's right. We're supposed to sing about piratey things.
Why
And
unmuted?
who's
Oh, yeah, no, it's unmuted.
That's just nonsense. Why even bring it up? Am I right? What do you think?
I think you're straight down the crunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are. Yeah, you're right there.
Copyright strike.
You're thinking, Dale.
Sorry.
Michael had to do a thing, and just
It's kind of like when you're like working at home, or when you're playing like Halo. You guys are playing Halo,
yeah, I am.
and you're just going around, you're killing people, and you're just like, I gotta masturbate right now. So you
Never
stop
happened to
playing.
me.
You've never.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
Where you're just sitting there and you think about it and you're like, yeah, I'll just do it right now.
Yeah.
Like sometimes at work, I think I would concentrate a lot better if I just went down for 5 minutes and rubbed one out.
Am I the only one here who doesn't? do
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Is
Everyone
because
has to be
it takes
freak.
you 5 minutes for your giant dick to get hard?
Well, you know,
It's a two-hander too, so he can't just like do other things.
And the problem is he can't do it alone because he passes out.
His ears get bright red and he just collapses.
He needs to put a fucking oxygen machine in.
He actually has to keep smelling salts by his bed. Like he has to have the lemon.
There's
Smell of
this
pussy.
elaborate like Rube Goldberg
Yes,
scene
yes!
where he has it like exactly measured out where once he passes out, his dick falls to the left and it knocks over some dominoes.
Yeah.
And they all trail over, and then eventually the bath salts get released from the pulley down in front of his face.
Not the bath salts, smelling salts.
Smelling
Salts.
Yes, there's a.
And then it wakes him up. And he's like,
Yes, also it's also one of those things where he probably likes autoerotic asphyxiations too. So he's got like the lemon in his mouth too. So he smells the salt, bites the lemon, wakes up instantly.
I like erotic asphyxiation.
Always do with a friend, people.
So,
Gotta have your safety buddy.
so the blonde cinnamon roll head woman.
Oh, is that where we're at?
Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten that far. We've barely gotten into the show.
Sorry.
So
I
this
didn't
episode
mean to distract you all with VeggieTale songs, but there's a couple other ones that are pretty fucking good that I'm gonna make these motherfuckers listen to.
Yeah, so that happens. She shows up, meets Julian, and then the bottle kids show up. There's
Because-
bottle kids in the trailer park. They just throw bottles. It's a thing.
He saves her life by dragging her into his head flag.
I immediately knew they were gonna fuck.
Which
Turns
oh my god, are those industrial grade hemp? I make rope.
Make rope.
You can tell he's a professional because he had that ready.
Oh,
Which
just
is
fucking the dot ready. Until later, it's like, no, I gotta stand guard the weed. I mean the hemp.
the weed.
Yeah, the hemp. Sorry,
Yeah, you know, that rope.
colloquialisms.
That rope I'm pulling.
That's
So-
not your web spider.
Are you in or out? It's you who's out, Gabby.
Out, am I?
Oh, I have a fun video to show you.
I love that when Willem Dafoe interviewed, they did like that villains behind the scene thing.
Yeah.
His quote for Green Goblin was like, he believes in a world of winners and losers. And I'm like, oh no, this Peter's real young. Oh no.
Yo,
that's not your web.
Willem Dafoe
Let's have a dick
had
measuring
this-
contest.
had this very, thought out comment on the Green Goblin coming back and, that whole worldview. And then I love just the little quip from Alfred Molina. I'm just in it for the money.
Yeah, I respect him. If I were a rich man.
So that happens. So now they know about the
So excited.
weed. Oh, very much so. They know about the weed. The guys, the priest, still going around. And he's trying to sell Bibles, which they end up at Ricky's dad, Ray.
Which is such a shame that they didn't get to see him in his wheelchair.
Oh my
Stand
god,
up,
those
walk
are
away.
the best moments.
With
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair
Yeah.
and he'll just walk into a car. Or he'll have someone look out, okay, and he'll get up.
Oh yeah,
and run.
everyone will like watch to make sure there's no one looking at him, and then he'll get up, walk to wherever, and then they'll get the wheelchair back. There was a big explanation. So Ray
He
was
also has a
in
Confederate flag on the back.
Yeah, he does.
It's convenient.
So Ray was in an accident.
Part of our history.
So he was drunk driving as a truck driver, and he tried to say that, oh well, you know, people try to make up the things that are worse than they really are. And then the real story gets told, which is he tries to say that he tells people the air brakes gave out, which was more that he was plastered and at like 100 some miles an hour flipped the truck and it slid and crashed into a building. And then he's just like, oh, I got a back spasm and, you know, air brakes. Oops. But yeah. So now he's on disability.
Yeah, disability fraud.
Yeah, disability fraud. Yeah, that's his thing. I don't have that kind of money.
Spend $60 on a Bible.
He buys the Bible.
60.
Ricky comes over and is like, hey, can I borrow $30 so I can take my girl on a date?
I don't got that kind of money.
Got that kind of money.
I just bought a Bible, but it's like a memento that I can pass. Like, you can come home, we can read Bible verses together. I don't got time for that church crap, Dad. Hey, can I borrow $30? You always told me the best way to romance a girl is to take her out to Chinese food.
Which is,
I mean, here's the thing.
not wrong.
Here's the thing. I've had many past relationships. That does tend to work. So, to the show's credit.
Do the show's credit.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I'd be for someone taking me to Chinese food.
Dude, the Chinese food in Lincoln's not that bad.
Chipeng is great.
It's great.
Chipeng is great.
I think I've been there once.
You're a novice.
I am.
Pussy.
I gotta try Dynasty here in town.
Don't do it.
Anyway, so this happens. Ricky goes to get his thing.
Now, hang on. What happens? Well, how does he get the money?
Oh, that's right. Ray gives him a whole bunch of bottles.
Oh, there's at least $35 worth of bottles there. Try to be a little bit more grateful, Ricky. I'm not ungrateful, Dad. Thanks. I'm like, oh my God, it's so good. What are you doing?
Why are you breaking things?
What are you doing?
Why are you breaking things?
I was gonna make this a little bit bigger, but
Yeah, no, there's not.
it's taking time bomb, huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
You know
no,
all the
I-
shit he didn't clean off of this when we moved
That is
in?
actually very accurate. I took like the
He
things I
threw the
knew
green
would
screen
fall.
over it in hopes that we wouldn't notice that it's.
I cleaned.
Man, the
Like back in-
chair is psychedelic on the screen.
Right? Yeah, because it's like a bluish.
It's a green.
in
It's
the
almost a
thing.
green.
So seafoam.
It's my throne, bitches.
Anthony's being attacked by a moth. So anyway, Ricky goes to do that. He goes to get the money. He's going to take her out because he went and did his grade 10 stuff. And he's
Yep.
like, hey, I'm going to take my girl out. Jillian's
We haven't been out. We haven't been out in a while, and he needs to get fucked.
He needs to get fucked. So Julian ends up spending time with Bible Girl while he watches the weed.
Which I love how J-Rock's like, are you familiar? Are you familiar?
You
to
look
me?"
for. I
pretty
was
good,
like,
isn't it?
I was so good. I was like, wait. There's
I
something.
recognize you from somewhere, don't I?
And I thought it was gonna be
so.
like porn or some shit.
Yeah, because J-Rock he makes porn.
Okay, that's
Very shitty, low-grade B-movie porn.
Then he sells at the gas
the
station.
best kind.
Ricky
What are you
started
talking
one
about?
in season 1.
That's okay.
The love bone from I can't remember the fucking title of that because it was
Remember
so
that
dumb.
one movie with John Travolta where he's bald and he's got the beard?
Yes.
Promise with love.
Yeah, but it's like
I like how I
it's
described
either the Russian love bone or the bone from Russia with love. It's something like that. Something
Okay.
dumb like that.
Okay.
And Ricky couldn't get off. That was the whole thing in season 1. So,
it.
but Bubbles wanted to. Don't fucking ruin this for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's happening. Julie's spending time with the girl.
At
Reese
the
got-
same drive-in Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, it
that
goes to the
fucking
same exact Chinese
chuckled
place.
me.
She convinces him to go.
And
out
like,
to the
here's the thing:
same
you're like, what do they
exact
call this?
place.
Sweet and sour chicken? That is not sweet and sour chicken.
No.
That was
He
like
said sweet and power.
Timbits donut balls is what. Yeah, he does say sweet and power.
Too sour.
So fucking
Sweet and
dumb.
Power's pretty good.
Sweet and power's pretty good.
They were supposed to pick up Bubbles' egg rolls, and they didn't. That's another
Meat
key
egg rolls.
Because Bubbles, he knows there's
Warn
something wrong
them
with
that
them.
there's something wrong fishy with the Bible sellers. $2,800 they got from them motherfuckers.
$2,800 fucking dollars. Which happens later. So they end up doing that. The Ricky causes a fight, so the girl leaves Julian at the Chinese
I'm just
place.
gonna call my dad real quick.
It's also funny.
Yeah.
She mentions before they go out, oh, you can't leave for just a few hours. So
Yeah.
of course they get back and the weed's all stolen. Everything's
gone. All the
everything's
furniture.
gone. Yeah, all the furniture.
The furniture.
What did they take off you boys? Oh, nothing. I didn't.
Fuck off! I don't have to tell you.
I'm not dumb enough for that. And it's like,
We need to get our furniture back.
He's like,
Julie, what happened? You're not supposed to be this dumb. She said she loved me, man. Said she loved me.
it's such a heartbreak when that happens.
It is.
You didn't have to say you love me. Fuck off.
So
So they steal the weed. They run off. Bubbles was nice enough to track where they were going, what was going on. So he kept
Corey
all
and
his
Trevor,
notes.
you guys didn't trust them.
Yep, they had Corey and Trevor follow him around. Turns out they're at the strip club. That is where she works. He is her pimp. Hence the episode 5 being titled "The Bible Pimp." So they get there. They end up finding out that she's actually one of the dancers, and there's the guy. They confront him. He tries to make a run for it. There's a
van full of weed.
quote unquote gunfight. No, that part fucking kills me every time. Like, oh, good, the weed's still here. The plants that are just hanging out all the fucking windows in the front seat.
Yeah, it's like, he could have at least threw a tarp over it.
Not even trying to hide it.
reminded me of? Is it reminded me of in Bruce Almighty when like he's just there looking for a story and like just as they look over the camera crews, it just has weed growing like 200 pounds of pot just fucking out of the van of the news crew.
Mr. Exclusive.
So that happens. They have their gunfight. Lady shows up with the cops. They get everything back. Bubbles has Corey and Trevor take the van back to the trailer park. Like, hey, make sure this gets out of here with the rock pile, which is J-Rock and his crew. They all take that
Great
away.
name.
They have a gunfight. The two get arrested. Yeah, we get the part with Julian being like, you didn't have to say you love me. And then she tells him he's a greasy trailer park boy.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah, fuck off, greasy trailer park boy. Don't worry, Julian. Fuck, she is hot though.
Yeah, fuck man, she is hot. So fucking good.
So good.
So Julian's heartbroken, but they have their weed back, so that's something. And then they go back, they put everything back together, and the happy ending is everyone going to Bubbles' trailer. His van. But yeah, because he just got cable from J-Rock for free. Because that's how they do everything. And then they just sit around and watch TV, and that is the end up to the episode. And end of season 2 for this, because that is the episodes I picked for season 2.
Ooh,
Get some emotional times in here.
that's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
It was.
I would say
enjoyed-
that's like, I know what episodes are the better out of each that just kind of fit. I've seen it all. I've seen
tomorrow's
Trailer Park
Tuesday.
Boys series on Netflix through probably about 20 times, so I kind of know what episodes.
It's kind of like me with Venture Brothers and Letterkenny. You're gonna basically quote it word for word the entire way through.
Yeah,
Probably the show that I watched the most over and over is probably Gravity Falls.
I can't.
I can't-
Cipher.
Yeah.
Yes.
The sexy triangle on the top hat, right?
I can't wait for
There's
the
words in
season
there I
4
don't
episode.
Top
We're
hat?
all
Oh, lady.
Can't wait for the episode about Steve French season 4. It's gonna be a fun one.
I am a lord. Don't you fucking forget it.
Or the puppet. That's a fun one too.
It's true until they need that land to make like a fucking McBurger King.
Nick Burger King.
Yeah, it's because he's Scotland.
Man, you took that bait. He was waiting for one of us to correct him.
So
Maybe
anyway,
McDonald's or just McDonald's.
like I said, Thursday
McDonald's.
we're going to see Spider-Man because it comes out, and Michael was nice enough to get tickets.
I work Thursday.
Yeah, we know.
Spen's working Thursday.
I will fucking cry.
I'll take you.
We'll go again. Don't
I
worry.
have Friday off. I can take you Friday.
I also work from
Well, then that's the problem.
What time do you work?
fuck 6 p.m.
No.
No,
It won't.
it would be.
It's a 2.5 hour movie. It doesn't get over till 6:30.
I cry.
When's
When's your next day off?
Yeah.
He doesn't know yet.
Oh.
You're gonna have to find out what your next day off is. We'll get you to that movie. We will get you to that movie. It's what we do here at the Oddcast. Speaking of which, so Thursday there probably won't be an episode, but I will have something out. You probably noticed if you follow us on YouTube, the Oddcast Network, which may be where you're watching now. I don't fucking know you do. I put out a thing. It's the first attempt using all the new equipment and what I have available to me. I got like 5 minutes out of like an hour's worth of doing shit, and Anthony broke everything on set. So that's something that'll be more regular. I put out a Twitter poll, so thank you. I know there was quite a few on Gaming Down the Box that followed them, that saw them tag, and you guys voted on it. Thank you. I'm planning on doing a thing with New Vegas, and so far it's looking like I'm going to be a murderer.
A kill everything run?
Yeah, no, I posted like, okay, so you're starting New Vegas. What would you do? Help Good Springs, become an outlaw with the Powder Gangers? Murder is all I know, or adventure awaits. And the winning thing ended up being a murder is all I know. So I'm gonna end up murdering everybody.
That's gonna be.
You chose that.
This is gonna be a really hard playthrough. Remember,
it's not.
Get all your shit done before you kill Benny.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really glad people chose that. It's usually what I do anyway. So.
Sociopath.
Yeah, I do.
He knows.
I kill the doctor, and then
You killed Doc Mitchell?
I do. I murder him right off the bat.
I don't know anything about
in
this.
The beginning, very beginning of Fallout New Vegas, the cutscene, the opening cutscene, you're shot in the head. This man saves you your life. He puts you back together. He heals you. He lets you take anything from his house.
Yeah.
You fucking kill him. You kill Doc Mitchell. You're scum.
You scum.
You scum.
Said that like I'm like a fucking mobster.
I walk outside so everything loads in because I have a couple of the packs that it gives you when you start.
Yeah, the DLC.
So I have a couple of the DLC stuff. So I take out the overpowered caravan shotgun. I walk back in.
Doc Mitchell, one of the nicest guys. He looks like your dad. Too.
Okay.
Sometimes
you shot my dad.
Oh my god. Sometimes I wait. Sometimes I'll get the mission going to go talk to the guy about the caravan he was supposed to have, why the Powder Gang is there, and then I murder him, and then I murder everybody else. So make sure I get them all.
Hey, he doesn't look like my
all
dad.
In one.
Holy shit, he doesn't look like my father.
Yeah,
that's fucking funny.
I murder your father. That's what I'm gonna do. You all vote.
Is it Patrick Stewart?
No. That's Oblivion. No, Liam Neeson plays your dad in Fallout 3.
Fallout 3.
It is Michael Hogan.
Michael Hogan, yeah, okay.
Who you might know from Teen Wolf and Snowmageddon.
I'm sorry, Snowmageddon?
Yeah, did I fucking stutter?
I hate movies sometimes.
How about the movie Frozen? Have you ever seen that? Where where 3 kids get stuck on a...
Oh, that Frozen.
He also voices Captain Bailey in Mass Effect.
Captain Bailey.
I don't know.
Look up Captain Bailey.
Cap E10 Bailey.
Captain Bailey is off the top of my head either.
He's a dude.
Well, yeah. So anyway, be looking on the lookout for that. Oh, he's the dude at the Citadel checkpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Never played any of them.
I'm also pretty sure he voices the general from Skyrim. Because I'm pretty sure those two people have the same voice actor.
Well, something to steal your sweet roll. So anyway,
General Tullius.
You started this war. Plunge the Empire of the Chaos. Not Skyrim the Chaos. Now the Empire's going to put you down.
Before
he does, yep, General Tullius.
Before we end out,
yeah, look out for YouTube for other stuff we're doing. Anyway,
I would like to go through the filmography of Jonathan Lipnicki.
Okay, go for it. I'll let Michael has.
You don't know who Jonathan Lipnicki is? You guys have better secrets than I do. Please inform Sven of.
You know who Jonathan Lipnicki is.
I'm sure he's played some roles.
It's what we're gonna go through.
Yeah, let's go.
So he is Ray Boyd in Jerry Maguire, where he starts his acting career. He's then in Me Go in 13 episodes, a TV series from 1997. I don't expect you guys to know anything. You should see him ripped. You should see the picture where he's fucking ripped. He's on the Jeff Foxworthy show. But here's where we're going to start really getting into his big break. Yeah. Fuck right. Fuck right.
The boy from Little Vampire?
Yes. He
And
is.
Stuart Little?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Why do you got to do this shit right before I'm getting there, asshole? He plays the baby tiger in Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy. You guys remember Eddie Murphy played Dr. Dolittle?
Yeah, there's only one Dr. Dolittle.
Okay.
There's only one.
He is George Little and Stuart Little. He's the young child. He's Buzz Thompson in Dawson's Creek, a show I have never seen. He's Tony Thomas in The Littlest Vampire, right? The Little Vampire, which is the movie I best know him from. Then he's Murph in Like Mike. We've talked about Like Mike recently.
He's the white friend.
Yeah, he's the one who can't play basketball.
He's the same character in Stuart Little 2. Remember Stuart Little 2? How they made a second one?
There's a bird.
Where there's a bird. There's two birds. There's a hawk and a bird.
No, there's a falcon.
Yes. This is James Woods before he became problematic James Woods. I mean, he was always problematic James Woods,
Like
but
80s.
yeah. Then the reason that this kind of got brought up is because he plays Toby in When Zachary Beaver Came to Town. Now, I texted both of my sisters the picture that I showed you guys of like the two friends and the fat kid in the middle, and Heather goes, "Yeah, that totally did," and Mom recognizes it too. So I don't know where the fuck you guys got your education, but it was fucking shit.
What? Mike, I got the same education.
Yeah, but it was years after me. I don't know what they fucking changed.
I got the same one as him.
He
I have bits and pieces from around the
he
country.
plays. Here's the thing. After that, there's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot that goes on. He cameos in Family Guy, in Monk, in Glenn Martin DDS, in Shark Pool, in he plays young Yanni in For the Love of Money. Then he's in like The Edge of Salvation, Motherland, Family Tools, Bering Sea Beast, which sounds like a sci-fi original movie because it is a sci-fi original movie.
We do not have the same education. I was taught about how to find out abandoned mines and how to survive riptides in elementary school.
He's in.
Let's taught how to survive a tornado.
He plays Jonathan Flip Mickey in an Awkward Party, a short 2014 film. Yes, they do. Like
we all did.
Oh my God! I didn't even know this existed. He's in Interns of Field.
I don't know that.
It's not. It's a spoof off of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
They will do anything except
yeah.
He plays. You guys want to know what he plays? He plays Buster, a voice in Arlo, the burping pig.
In the back of it, you tell him to flip it around and you put it on your front.
He hasn't done like he's in Pitching Tents,
I'm not kidding. It's
Between the Lakes, Circus Kane.
Not to get dark, but the moment they let elementary school kids die and did nothing about it, nothing was going to change.
Yeah, it's true.
It's on you, America. Hi to all of our viewers in the UK. It's on
Fuck
you,
Alex
NRA.
Jones.
We love you in the UK. Don't pay any mind to our America.
I do candy floss,
Isn't it?
lift,
Isn't it?
fish and chips.
I apologize.
Isn't it? You all know. You make fun of us.
Yeah.
We're giant pieces of
Just
fucking
because
shit.
I
Hey,
fuck
respect
my
the dead.
cousin doesn't mean anything.
Fuck the Queen and fuck Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, fuck them both.
All right, so I mean, we were having fun on YouTube.
Margaret Thatcher's grave is a gender neutral bathroom.
Ding dong.
Oh my God, Sven!
God damn.
Oh,
holding back
shit.
this episode.
It's fine. They know
who's that
too.
really bad guy? I'll be more.
James Woods.
No. He was a radio host.
Jim Gaffigan?
No. Trump gave him the
Ted
Medal
Bundy?
of Freedom.
Oh,
Alex Jones.
No, different guy.
Joe Rogan?
No.
Joe Rogan's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is a piece of shit.
Howard Stern.
No, he's dead.
You know, we say this,
Rush
but if
Limbaugh.
Joe Rogan
Yeah, congratulations.
facing me, I'd be
Rush
right.
to
Congratulations to Rush Limbaugh for being 10 months sober.
He died 10 months ago.
Yep.
He's gonna fucking.
That's a good one. Holy shit, Anthony.
I stole that from the internet, but
It's fine.
You know what? We worked.
He's almost got his year coin.
I really think he's turned it around. I don't think he'll ever drink again, or whatever he is.
Yeah, right.
probably can't.
Oh, we're all going to hell for a lot worse than that, bud.
For Rush Limbaugh? No, we're not.
For Little O. Whenever you finally listen to
Don't
this.
segue
Don't.
Mike from
Do
Rush
not
Limbaugh
call
to
him
my,
Little O.
especially
He
Mike.
is the big O, the OG, Mr. Orion Grayson.
21 inches long, 7 pounds 10 ounces. I was
I
fucking
mean,
1
you
ounce
sound
off.
flattering me, but
I'm gonna punch you.
I'm gonna punch you in the face too.
I said,
You know, we can make Jared really mad. Do you know how we can make Jared really mad?
I can
Anthony?
say the actual length of his penis.
No. Come here. Is it true?
Yeah.
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 Hey, Jared, remember when I said don't fuck with me?
so everyone, you can follow us at OddCast7 at Jokey Grants Games, and you can follow him at Beetle_cast, and him at Inferno Frenzy, and
Alright.
at CLT_sandwich. Don't
Yes.
forget the underscore, they are
I-
important.
I've been very tired today, guys, because babies are tiring.
Don't let him say that he's been very tired. He doesn't post shit there anyway. Neither do I, but
No, I'm
it's
really
one
talking
who's
about
active
today's
there,
episode.
so-
you got good energy.
It's been
No, it's fun. It's been fun.
Also, you, the one I know that's listening to this right now, pussy. Hit me up if you want a real man.
We just can't control ourselves, can we?
No.
But we've only just begun.
To live.
What do you want from me?
Daniel, do something.
They can find me a shave. I don't know. I'm not doing it. I'm working. What do you want?
I'm working too.
Oh, actually,
I work you all night long.
You can find me at Sven at Oddcast _. No, I'm just kidding.
You thought we actually had I've been talking to
You
this.
think he actually has
I've been talking to this all seductively, so when Jared listens back to this, he only hears my voice under everything. How you doing? Pussy.
Well, we need some gender
Oh
equality.
my god.
Penis. Okay, not. I know that we're ending and everything.
Look this person in the eye when I meet them. What? I'd like to look this person in the
She's
eye.
really short. I don't know if you can.
I can look
Especially
down
for
at
you.
people. I've been doing it my entire life.
Not to get off. I know that we're ending.
He's never going to introduce us to this
She's
woman.
never allowed to meet anyone. Right now, anyway. I mean, eventually. Maybe.
He's just worried she's
I
going
just
to
wanna
like
say-
me more.
not to keep this
Pussy.
episode going, but your mother, Carrie,
Yeah.
she fucking hates that I call Orion's penis a little pecker. Because I'm like, let's wipe up your little pecker. She's like, what do you call that? It's a penis. It's a pecker.
No, okay, but here's the thing. We do have to acknowledge the fact that when he becomes of age, you cannot call it his pecker.
Of course,
You
yeah.
do need to. He does need to anatomically know that it is his penis.
Yeah.
So in case someone touches his penis, he can let you know that someone has touched his penis.
Oh, of course.
I know
He's-
somebody
he's
who
a
likes to
little
call it
potato.
a dick.
Either way,
I'm not gonna call my son's his little pecker a dick.
Also, pecker is such
Is
a
it not?
it's such a bad word.
I know, that's why it's hilarious.
I know somebody
That's
who
why
does
it's
at work. There's one of our coworkers.
I
She
got
has
him
a
to
joke.
start saying
She
it.
found a video once on.
I'll show you my pecker.
Not that person. It's a completely different person.
You know who you
I
are.
love working with you. But she found a video on Facebook the one
I was
day.
gonna say something mean, but I won't do it
Probably
now.
not. But she found a video at one point of an orangutan thing, and it was a dude being like, "You want to see my pecker?" And then the orangutan flashed him. So now her thing forevermore is coming up to us to be like, "Want to see my pecker?" And she'll hold
Yeah, so you're being sexually harassed.
I mean, it's always sexual harassment.
Are you?
No, it's always-
sexual harassment, Jared.
I'm the sexual harassment panda.
There's only one person who gets touched me.
Sexual harassment
It's not here.
panda.
You gotta
I got you first.
You gotta fight her.
I've seen your penis before her,
That's fair. He's got a point. He's got a fair.
and he's
valid
seen
point.
mine.
I've cock blocked Jared so many times it doesn't matter.
They've all got fair, valid points. But
I'd
this
do it
episode-
again in a heartbeat. Which is still a valid point.
Would you like to say something, Nando?
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Go watch.
Bye,
the
everyone.
There, subscribe, whatever. Goodbye, everybody.
Pussy.